Welcome back to Dmac Mad Gaming. I'm your host Dmac, and here we believe gaming is a lifestyle, not a hobby. Welcome back, guys. And today we got two topics to discuss with you guys. The first topic is about how the PlayStation 4 has been crashing because due to PlayStation Network, people have been getting malicious messages that cause their PlayStation 4s to glitch out and crash altogether. So in this video, I'm going to give you some measures you can take to prevent it and some measures to take if it happens to you to rectify the situation. We're also going to talk about Bethesda and how they had to drop the hammer on a player that don't know what a non-disclosure agreement is, which we all know what a non-disclosure agreement is. Most of the people in the gaming community do know, and the gaming industry knows. So I don't know what was going on with him. So let's get started. So the first thing we're going to talk about is the PlayStation 4 crashing over the last couple of days. Now, I just heard about it a couple of days ago, but I know it's been going on for about a week or so now, where people PlayStation has been crashing. They'll be online on the PlayStation Network, they get a message, they open it up, and it's some weird characters they can't make out, and then they PlayStation start glitching and crash. Well, there are measures you can take to prevent that from happening altogether. One, you can turn off your messages on your PlayStation, or two, download the PlayStation app and link it to your PlayStation. That way, you get any messages online, you can just delete them from your phone and not put your PlayStation in harm's way, which is a really better method. This is a better method to do than to turn off your messages altogether, because if you turn your messages altogether, your friends can't contact you and let you know what they're doing or what they want to do if they want to get together and play a match or something. So a lot of people prefer the second method over the first. I prefer the first method because if my people want to get in contact with me, they can call me on my phone, send me a DM on Twitter, or hit me up on Reddit. So that's the message I'm going to take, the first message. Now, if it did happen to you, there are measures you can take to rectify the situation. The first is set your PlayStation to factory default and re-download all your content. Other people prefer the other method by turning your PlayStation on to safe mode and rebuilding your database from there, which a lot of people would rather do than actually setting their PlayStation to factory default. So these are the measures you can take if it did happen, and there are some measures you can take to prevent it from happening altogether. Now, we haven't heard nothing from Sony yet. Sony haven't made any announcements on what they're going to do to kind of prevent this from happening to anybody else. But when they do, I'll let you guys know. I'll make an update video, let you know what's going on with Sony and what they're going to do to kind of prevent this from happening to anybody else's consoles, which I think is important because people don't want to be worried about getting any type of malicious messages online causing their PlayStation to crash like that. I mean, that's just a headache waiting to happen. And people don't have any money to go out and buy another console. So Sony needs to do something. But at least you have some measures you can take now to protect yourself if it does happen to you, or the measures you can take now to prevent it from happening to you altogether, which is awesome because I know a couple of people in the game community that it did happen to. The Mass Gamer, one of them. He was super heated. But just want to let you guys know what you can do to prevent it and what you can do to rectify it if it did happen to you. So now you know. And I'll leave a link to the article I got my information from. Description box below for you guys to check out for yourselves. Recommend checking it out so you know exactly what I'm talking about and where I got my information from. And if you need any more information, the article will be there for you in the description box below to check out for yourselves. Recommend checking it out just to keep yourself informed about what's happening, because it can affect your console as well. It hit a lot of people, and you don't want to be the next. So let's talk about this idiot that don't know what a non-disclosure agreement means when you have to agree to one to access a certain content from a developer that hasn't released their game yet. Now, we all know when you sign a non-disclosure agreement, you're not allowed to talk about it, you're not allowed to show gameplay or images of the game at all, or content, whatever you are doing when you sign a non-disclosure agreement. Well, somebody on Xbox decided that it didn't apply to him, and they uploaded a 90-second gameplay video on Twitter. I know, right? Why would he put it on Twitter, DMAC? I don't know. Don't ask me. I just think maybe he smoking too much, drinking too much, not getting enough sleep. I guess he thought he was exempt from the non-disclosure agreement. He think it didn't apply to him, so he decided to put a 90-second clip of his gameplay on Twitter. And so Bethesda found out, and they notified Microsoft, and Microsoft suspended his Xbox account until January 1st, 2019. So if he was planning on buying Fallout 76 and playing it, he won't be able to access it even if he buy it until January 1st, 2019. And if the game bombs, he'll probably be the only one playing it. And I just think that's hilarious. We all know, everybody knows there's a gamer that a non-disclosure agreement means that you cannot show any content, talk about it, or any images of that content whatsoever until the publisher or developer says it's okay. We all know this. YouTubers know it. People in the gaming industry know it. We all know People in the gaming community knows it well. We all know what a non-disclosure agreement is. He has to know what a non-disclosure agreement is, but he decided to do it anyway. I'm really interested to know what was his thought process behind it. What was he doing? What did he eat that day? How much sleep did he get? That he thought that this would be okay and he wouldn't get caught? I'll leave a link to this article I got this from in the description box below for you guys to check out for yourselves. Recommend reading it. It's a laugh. It will make you feel better. If you're having a day where you're down and out, that will make you laugh because you have to be extremely ignorant and stupid to think that you can get away with not holding up your end of the bargain when you agree to a non-disclosure agreement. Come on, think about that. That's like going to the bank, writing a check, giving them the check, and telling them to deposit your money, and they don't deposit it. So basically, Bethesda told him, you want to be in this stress test, you want to test out this content, you have to sign a non-disclosure agreement, which states you cannot show any images, any gameplay, any content, or talk about this game at all when you experience this content through the stress test at all until we say it's okay. He knew what he was doing was wrong. He knew what he was doing was illegal. And he's lucky that all he got was a slap on the wrist. To me, all he got was a slap on the wrist because Bethesda could have came after him for much more. Much more. But all they did was suspend his Xbox account, which means he can't get any Xbox Go. He can't play any multiplayer games on his Xbox. So basically, he got a hardware. All he can play is physical copies of games that are not multiplayer and don't require to be online. But nowadays, you always are required to be online to get the latest update and patches to your game. So that means that his Xbox is totally useless until January 1st, 2019. Way to go, buddy. Way to go. You are the dumbest individual I've ever heard of in 2018. It's a non-disclosure agreement, my friend. That means you're not allowed to do what you did. And you know that. You had to know that. And if you didn't know that you were signing a non-disclosure agreement before you did that, before you uploaded, you should have found out. So you wouldn't be in this particular situation. But you didn't. And now your account is suspended. And if Fallout 76 bombs when it comes out, you'll probably be the only one playing Fallout 76 on January 1st, 2019. So that's all the information I got for you guys today. I thought that would kind of brighten up your day to know that there are people out there that are that dumb. Make you feel a little bit better about yourselves. Anyway, thank you for staying to the end of the video. Really appreciate it. Appreciate all your love and support, all the comments and likes you be giving to the video. I really appreciate it. It keeps me motivated, keeps me doing what I love to do. So thank you for watching and liking and sharing and subscribing. And as always, stay safe, keep gaming. My name is Dmac. You've been watching Dmac Mad Gaming. I'm out. Talk to you guys later.